seeds then, if this is quarterfinals?
Yes.
IceKnight on a hell of a tear lately. Solid number 3 in Chicago, and he had such a fantastic season last season that got him into that number, and he really has not taken his foot off the gas pedal since.
Exactly. Such an explosive character. Game 1, starting off PS2, per usual. Redacious rocking the normal Steve skin. I can appreciate that. The OG.
Redacious is our premier Steve player in Chicago. He has some bouts of inconsistency at times where, like, some days he'll be, like, in, top 3, top 5 for sure. And what a great combo to open up here on Pokemon Stadium Game 1.
70%. Wow.
But then sometimes he'll drop sets to some of those weird matchups, right? This is Ultimate. 90-plus characters in this game. You have to know every single matchup in order to get prepared for a bracket.
And with players that play those characters that are just matchup checks, it's bound to happen one day or another. For these top players.
Like, you think of Steve as the matchup check character, but he's becoming more and more common. More people are learning the counterplay as it develops in front of our eyes here. Redacious getting comboed a little bit, but able to glide through and across.
I love the way that aggressive up B was right there. Just like kind of like shook him in his boots for a second. Didn't expect that.
I also love the down smashes on the dirt blocks. Just to be able to cancel out the end lags.
Exactly. Not too much iron right now, so he's kind of in a tough spot, but IceKnight getting that late back air right there. Stealing the first stock, but sitting at 100%, so, one slip up, one interaction, he's got to take that stock. And he went for it right there with that up smash.
Redacious showed that aggressive glide maybe a little bit too early in a spot where it wasn't the difference between life and death, and that cost him in that stock. But there you go, a little bread and butter up tilt into the golden back air with the pickaxe.
Good check right there to get up there right there. Got him out of that sticky situation, but Greninja's such a tough, like, bob and weave kind of character. You always have to be on your toes. And especially with Steve with the 4 airspeed, it's more prominent now with this matchup than, like, a lot of the other matchups in this game.
And I love the way that IceKnight has been using that neutral air ambiguously across the shield. You don't know if he's going to land on the left or the right side when he goes for an air, and that makes it even harder to punish.
Ooh. So close.
Let it rip, but no platform there to aid in the up smash conversion.
Got Diamond now, but that was a perfect time to get that up smash right there.
The down smash right after just disrupting the crafting block, forcing Redacious to kind of retreat to this platform. But Redacious doesn't seem too dismayed here, able to use this resource to get back into the stage.
Got a lot of iron to work with Diamond right now. He's just be very selective with how he's using his tools so he doesn't waste that Diamond.
So far, the hit rate on those minecarts is 0%. That's kind of crazy to think about. It's just the way that IceKnight is moving. He knows to stay away, and he knows to use that high single jump from Greninja to stay as far away from the minecart as possible.
Exactly. That up B getting out of the Hydro Pump, too, was really nice from Redacious, making sure he got back to stage in the safest way possible. Right there. Almost. Okay, still got the punish. Not what he wanted with the full hit up smash, but still did his job. Oh, no. PS2'd.
You were this close to greatness. But
heartbreaker.
Instead, it's a 2-stock for IceKnight. And are we in best of 5 territory? That is right. Top 12 is best of 5 at this tournament.
Top 16, yeah.
Top 16. Well, for the sake of us commentators, top 12 is all we care about, because that's all we're going to see. But who knows? We might see a loser's top 16 match at some point.
Yeah. There was a glimmer of hope in that last game from Redacious. He kind of was like holding his own, but that one interaction under that platform, up smash setting him off stage.
IceKnight feeds on that momentum, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
Exactly. Pedal to the metal when he's in advanced state. Oh, running a smash go into. Okay. I like this. Maybe Redacious can have a little bit more opportunities to close the space now without having the 2 platforms readily available, but I think IceKnight also has the ability, get some good tech chases into like up smash on that one platform. So it'll be interesting to see.
Just less room for Greninja to run away, I think, is just the main point that Redacious wants to bring in with this counter pick.
Yeah.
That is the first hit of a minecart in game number 2 of the whole set. So that's kind of wild to think about.
Good up B to get out of this advantage right there. Make sure he didn't get ledge trap or edge guarded. Good tech on that block.
I thought IceKnight was going to be ready to play around it, but instead he just waits, true and steady, and finds the confirm.
So clean for that drag down. I think it was drag down back air, right?
Yeah, it was just the first two hits of back air.
Yeah.
sending at such a great angle. Okay, don't get caught by the second back air. Good avoidance from
Man.
Redacious.
Such a short window to get out of that range for Anvil. With ledge snap right in time for that.
Mixing in a shuriken or two for that extra damage.
I think IceKnight is knowing he wants to minecart out from ledge or from disadvantage right in that spot in the corner. So it's super tough for him. But
And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when that option's taken away from you. IceKnight's corner pressure has just stymied Redacious.
Immaculate right now. Just no answer from Redacious right now. I mean, he's tacked on percent here and there, but he's just in need of a saving grace right now.
He doesn't have too much going for him. He's just looking for like a fair off of that trick.
A straight hit. But IceKnight is so preemptive with that jump when when Redacious is using minecart right there. It's just super smart and agile.
IceKnight's not falling for any of the shenanigans of Steve. He knows the exact distance at which he can shield the minecart, and it gets the hit, and then when he needs to jump away from the command grab.
Exactly.
Perfect spacing. Okay, this is the second one hit.
Yep. There we go.
That'll get you on the board here in game number 2, Redacious, but there's still a long climb ahead.
Oh, it's gold though. Oh, okay.
Did he SDI those
I think so.
to the
I think
right?
so.
And yeah, okay, he SDI'd to the right again there because that should have led into a forward air.
Yep.
Instead, IceKnight staying alive.
Super smart from IceKnight. Ooh. Didn't have enough oomph to get him up on that platform for that punish.
What a great drag down to the F smash. Really scary hydro pump spot. Hello?
That's good from the block. Oh, but he got over the top block. And he's still alive. Wow. I thought he would have died from that block placement right there with that back throw. But, man, IceKnight finding every way to stay alive right now. That was incredible.
IceKnight, I think he took his hand off the trigger to make sure when he went for that tech situation that didn't actually show itself.
Exactly.
He didn't directionally air dodge, which would have killed him. That kept him alive for so much longer in that spot. However, Redacious does find his KO. He has more gold online. Okay, he has a diamond pickaxe.
Yep.
I missed when he mined the diamond.
This is where he makes his mileage right here. Oh, missed the up tilt though off that spot dodge. Oh, that was so close. I knew he wanted it.
Knock him
Nice
away
back
and
air.
cross up with the back air.
Ooh, that was good. He was preemptively. He knew that he was going to roll that way. He had to have. He was waiting for that back air. Just waiting for the ledge trap scenario though. But IceKnight not. Ooh, nice catch.
That wood block was so disruptive, and what an anvil to clutch it out. Redacious from down behind. He was down 3 stocks to 1.
Wow.
Makes it happen.
That just shows the endurance, man. I mean, Steve's such an unpredictable, volatile character that like things like this is more commonplace now, especially with the skill of Redacious. You kind of like gotta anticipate, you know.
But that didn't even feel like the Steve cheese, right?
Exactly.
That was like he clawed his way back in and earned the comeback. That's because, again, IceKnight is playing so well around the air quote Steve cheese that you need to think many directions ahead of that.
Exactly.
To find your comeback potential. And there you go, Redacious on the board. This will now be a best of 3.
One apiece, running it back to PS2. Okay.
Are these rules are the same as Ignition rules, right? Pretty much exactly the same stage list. Exactly the same DSR, which is 3 bands, no DSR.
3 bands, no DSR.
Which is why we end up on Stadium, even though IceKnight did win on this stage.
Didn't think he wanted the shuriken right there. Got caught by the minecart late.
IceKnight's showing no fear, really, and just continuing to shield those up tilts from Steve. I'm wondering if that can turn into a shield break position later if Redacious thinks that way.
Possibly. But it's always the thing with Steve up tilting on your shield is to roll. Roll behind, roll behind. Only if they're like preemptive enough they can probably catch you rolling, but it's the easiest way to get out of it, out of the scenario. Because once you get the shield poke, you're taking for a ride.
He's getting a couple spot dodges for his trouble as IceKnight, but there you go. Minecart hit rate in games 2 and 3 already much better than game 1. Oh, finding the shield versus shield break. It's rare for a Greninja to get just a standing grab. That's one of the slower grabs in the game.
Yes. Good on IceKnight though, but he's just still trying to find his way in. That interaction over on the left platform, I thought was going to result in an F smash, but Redacious still, man, got back to stage.
IceKnight has slowed the pace of this game down quite a bit from game number 1 and 2, where he was really just trying to let it rock, but the redstone on the minecart.
Exactly, and I think that slowness, that patience play is playing into Redacious's hands, so he has time to mine over on his corner of the stage and build and, you know, get his resources. But here we go. Here we go. Yep. But luckily getting out of the way finally, but man, that's a...
How long do you think Redacious spent in the lab on that combo?
Oh, man. 10 minutes.
10 minutes
10
max.
minutes.
But IceKnight on the board.
Oh, man. Didn't catch him with the up smash, but...
And this is such a strong punish for a whipped up smash.
Honestly, 50%. Taken across the stage, and now you're at ledge. Good catch with the water shuriken right there with the up B from Redacious.
And now he's playing around the minecart on the ledge again.
It's cat and mouse. You got to bob and weave with that minecart, man. That's so tough. Nice, and good read with the tech in place with the up smash. Ooh, that was so clean.
Not sure if any other tech scenario leads to a stock loss there for Redacious. So that's kind of upsetting if you're in his corner, but he can slow this game down. But now IceKnight is in that prime position to stop these minecarts right in their tracks. The high carry? No.
Nope.
Okay. That defensive block was so smart from Redacious to help him land.
Good catch from Redacious right there with the up smash.
And IceKnight lived.
Yeah.
I find that surprising, but good DI. Greninja not as light as we might expect.
I think he was waiting for the back air right there, but off the up tilt. Yep.
Did he get killed because of the crafting block?
Oh, that might have extended the hitbox.
It extended the hitbox and allowed a punish.
Man. Either extremely unfortunate for Redacious or IceKnight is just, he's got that dog in him or something, man.
It could have given him, even if it wasn't like a situation where that made the punish actually happen.
Exactly.
It's a situation where it allowed IceKnight enough reaction time to get the punish. Wow, what? Game of inches, Smash Ultimate. I love to say it every time I cast. It is really, it comes down to those pixels.
Frame perfect inputs. Here we go again. Ooh, oh!
The dirt block.
The dirt block, yeah. He still got caught by the initial hitbox though. For a second, I'm just like, oh, will it continue? And it just like went away and dissipated. He caught the jump in with jab.
And the wood sword,
my God. Poor Redacious. Oh,
you should,
another wood sword. Let's go.
You should jab less, is what I'm being told.
Yes. Such a good catch with the up tilt in the back air. Oh, that was so good.
That's the Redacious special.
Up B and an up smash, baby.
What a goofy combo.
Hey, man, he makes it work.
Okay, good pressure, but we are living. That was the first grab I think Redacious threw out this whole set.
Ooh. That was scary, man. He wanted to catch him off stage with that forward air spike, but IceKnight getting out of that situation. Ooh.
And the second grab kills him.
Yep.
Because Steve's tether grab, while it is a tether grab, is very easy to avoid if you are quick on your reactions. And that's what IceKnight punished there.
Extremely slow. Nice weight right there with the jab. I think Redacious was anticipating to attack that, but good patience.
Okay, and you get up attack through the down smash.
Ooh, shield poke.
Really important. It was either a shield poke or a shield drop, because if he didn't drop it, he was dead.
Yep.
But he's dead anyway, so.
Nice jab block.
I thought he was dead right back, but instead, good DI from Redacious keeps him alive on stock number 2.
Yep. Bread and butter. Still an even game, man. These guys are just swinging on each other, back and forth.
Redacious doesn't even have the time to upgrade from this wood toolkit. IceKnight is in his face constantly.
He needs to attack that percent so he can get that time to be able to mine, get his resources, and get his tools back. But IceKnight's still in the driver's seat, man. 75%.
That allowed a little bit of mine time, and the mining time on this last stock has been so low. One small opportunity to refresh, but it's another wood weapon.
Doesn't have the oomph he needs, but still getting resources. He's got some little bit of iron right now, but oh, he's got him in a mistimed the up smash.
On Hollow Bastion, I have to think that confirm would have worked, but anyway, IceKnight is on the stage.
Oop. Oh, he's gonna attack the block? Oh, he could check the block. And IceKnight taking it. 3-1?
3-1.
Wow.
That was just such a good example of how to stop Steve from mining that game number 3. There was no even thoughts of a diamond coming into play in that 4th game.
He had super adamant corner pressure, just enough to catch Redacious's panic options. Like getting out with minecart or jumping his slow airspeed and caught in like those up air chains down.
And then once those grabs started coming out, it was really just that was it.
Exactly.
Because all three of those grabs missed. 2 of them led to stock losses. So Redacious will have to continue his fight in the losers bracket of Roundhouse here. But I mean, we're confident in him. He's a very strong player.
Absolutely.
IceKnight is the number 2 seed in the tournament, right?